Okay, so this is part two. So I was talking again about, what ingredients are bad, and to wrap up part one, just remember that the bad ingredients, they're out in so many products. The bad ingredients that you want to avoid in general are anything with mineral oil, anything with alcohol or artificial colors and fragrances. I mean, sometimes you hear a lot of talk about that, but you don't really know why. Like, why is it bad? Some people talk about soy, when you're eating or drinking soy products. Soy is bad. Well, do the research and figure out what's right for your body and what you believe is something that you want to follow as far as direction in that area. But what's different then about Arbonne products, and why are they different than any of these other products that are out there? And to be honest with you, I'm just reading to you guys from my flip chart, and the reason I say that is for those of us that quote unquote do the business, when I sit down and I have coffee or talk to somebody about the products, this is exactly what I do. I bring my flip chart, and Arbonne encourages us to do that, to really just say, this is what's different about our products. All of the Arbonne products are pure, safe, and beneficial. That's the philosophy of Arbonne. Everything they want to make and promote is pure, safe, and beneficial, whether it's for a baby, whether it's for acne, whether it's for men, whether it's for women, girls or teenagers, whatever. They're pure, safe, and beneficial. All of the products are botanically based. A lot of our products, especially our baby line, are 100% vegan, which is key. You never know what you're getting when you have products that contain animal byproducts or animal products, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but all of our products are pH correct, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, never tested on animals, formulated without animal products or byproducts, no mineral oil, and no dyes or chemical fragrances. Now, there are very few of our products that we will put fragrance in. I think some of our Aroma Essentials line, but we have that clearly marked, that this has fragrance in it. And why I just want to go back on some of these points. Hypoallergenic, again, the products have been tested so that the vast majority of people that have tested the products don't have an allergic reaction. And we go by European standards as opposed to United States standards, because the United States has, to put it quite simply, they're a lot more loose on what they will call hypoallergenic as opposed to European standards. European standards require just have much more strict guidelines as far as, how many people do we need to test and how many people need to not have an allergic reaction to call it hypoallergenic. And dermatologist tested, it's not dermatologist recommended. What dermatologist tested means is that independent dermatologists have been given these products to try and to test their efficacy, to see if they deliver the results, and if they're recommended as far as their ingredients. So these are not dermatologists that have been given the product and they're making any money by saying that they're great. These are dermatologists, they have no idea what the product is. They're simply testing the efficacy. And they say, yeah, you know what, we've tried it, we've looked at it, we know that it works, and we recommend it because they're safe. So that's something that's differentiating. You always see these toothpaste commercials where they say 3 out of 4 dentists will recommend. We're not talking about recommended, we're talking about testing. That's a big difference. No animal products or byproducts, and that's key because people, I don't want to get gross, but if you don't realize what animal products are used in some, just I don't want to say do the math, do the Google. Look it up. If you want to talk about what happens in a rendering plant, let's just say that when you see roadkill on a highway, they don't throw that stuff away. They use those carcasses, and you've seen it before. You haven't just had to hear it from me. Whether it's whales that are killed, and they're incorporating that into lipstick. I think it's bat poop, for lack of a better word, is used in many mascaras. I mean, look this stuff up. It's not coming from me. It is disgusting what they will use from animals, and it's not like they're going out and like a hunter shooting deer and using that. They'll use roadkill and they'll put all that crap in a rendering plant, and whatever it is that comes out, that gets used in certain cleaning agents and in cosmetics. Go figure. It's crazy. So if you don't know that the products or the supplements, I mean, we have supplements, healthcare supplements, and even the capsules are vegan. And why is that important? Because if you're not having vegan capsules, I'm going to go blank on the name. The gelatin that is, am I saying that right? Gelatin that is used for capsules for a lot of pills and vitamins, if it's not vegan, you're using animal byproducts and you have no idea where those animal byproducts come from. Not trying to scare you. Sometimes you can't keep track of all the stuff, but it's something that's important to know. And that's why it's great to know that, hey, when I'm using this stuff, I'm not putting crap on my skin. Do I want roadkill on my skin and going into my central nervous system and into my bloodstream? No, I don't think so. So that's why that's important. But again, you just want to keep in mind, what you're putting on your skin is important, not only for, we're all going to see a commercial and want to have great effects for our skin. We want to look better and feel better. But you also want to know that what you're putting on your skin, if it's your skin, if it's your baby's skin, if you're pregnant and you're putting any kind of cosmetics on your face, think about why they won't color your hair when you're pregnant. All of that stuff sinks into your body. It sinks into your bloodstream. You've got to start thinking that there's overlapping effects here. It is important. So it's important from a safety perspective, but also if you really do want to look and feel better, you want to use products that are formulated with good and, again, pure, safe, and beneficial ingredients. They're good for you. So hopefully I've been able to give you an overview of, how I came about discovering Arbonne. I use it. I love it. I swear by it. I haven't bought another skincare product since I started using the skincare, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. But also what I know about ingredients and why. I mean, honestly, I had just a bathroom full of all that Victoria's Secret stuff, but when you realize, again, that you're getting out of the shower and just squirting alcohol on yourself, think about that. Would you take rubbing alcohol and rub it all over your body? No, because you'd be dried up like a prune. It's horrible what it does for your skin, but if your hairspray is like that, hairspray is usually, 100%, not 100%, a good portion of alcohol. It's just very drying. And I guarantee you, if you start taking out the bad stuff that you've been using on your skin and start using some good stuff, and you know what, maybe Arbonne doesn't sound appealing to you. I'm not saying that Arbonne is the only solution. I do use some other products as far as makeup. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll just tell you that. But as far as skincare, this is what I use. It's awesome. It comes with a money-back guarantee. I just can't recommend it enough. But I don't want to be crazy and say, hey, this is the only thing, and every other company out there is subpar. That's not it. That's not to say that at all. But for me, it works. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. And for so many of you that have asked me, I wanted to be able to explain this to you, especially for those of you that are, all over the country. In some other countries, if you're in Australia, a lot of you guys have been asking about me. We do asking about the products, and we do ship to Australia. There are some limitations on what we can ship to Australia. I don't know why. From Australia. They're very picky about certain things over there. But anyway, hopefully that answers some questions. And then, like I said, what I plan to do a little bit later is shoot some vlogs about some of our specific products, so that if you're interested in the baby line, I'll tell you a little bit more about the baby line and why that's important, about the acne line and how to prevent acne from the inside out, about our anti-aging line, and then some of the treatment products that we have in there. But again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. My email, it should be listed all over this blog, but it's kellyaolexa@gmail.com, and that's KELLYAOLEXA@gmail.com. So hopefully this is helpful, and again, please don't hesitate to email me if you have questions or you want me to answer specific questions on here about the products. And if you see something here and you're ready to order, there's always a link to my site. But again, please don't hesitate to contact me for questions, or if you would like to do a call and talk about any specific issues that you've been having, or questions that you have about any of the products. I'm here, so I will talk to you guys later. I've actually got to get to work today and stop talking about Arbonne for 5 minutes, but we'll go from there. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you soon.